Hey guys! Yep, it's me, World's Warrior, today for the exciting third episode of the Tribal series, which is actually our first little peek at the Tabs game. It is not early access. There is more to the game that's going to be coming out soon, but this is sort of near the start. I don't know. I don't know how many updates there are in this game, but certainly a lot have came out, and certainly a lot of secret units for me to collect. But of course, you guys, if you have the game, so yeah, as I said, go in the last video, go check it out. But I spent the first minute advertising. Real quick, but before I begin the video, I want to give a bit of a shout out to Chelsea Donkey Gaming, or Chelsea Donkey. He's my friend online. I think you've seen him. He's got his own YouTube channel now, and yeah, he's doing really well with it. So yeah, there will be more videos to come. By the way, he does have a bit of a thingy issue with his whatever, but so don't put pressure on him, but yeah, I want to give a quick shout out to him and all of my other friends who joined in to my game, Fortnite. Go and check it out. That was on Fortnite with my friends. But without further ado, let's start this. So, jeez, we got to start this. So, as you can see, Zeus has marched onto the bridge. Yeah, Zeus has marched on all the way onto the bridge, and he is going to be attacking this farmer empire. And as you can see, there's still a few hay bales left, but not many, because as you saw in the last episode, they got wiped out. The full testudo sort of formation over here, with a whole phalanx of soldiers literally forming some sort. They are forming a testudo. Look at that. Their shields up, and Zeus is actually, he's getting them. He is getting them. Oh. So the tribals, look, these got full back tribals. They're like, oh god, this is not good. So, but wait, guys, did you say about a Jurassic sort of thing? So, but about that Jurassic thing and all, these guys were just simply advancing along the way. But you gotta have a little bit of Jurassic World or Jurassic Park in here. And yeah, this is insanely tight, because guess what, guys? There's raptor in those long grass. No, this is actually corn, but there's a small platoon over here that actually just died from these raptors. Then came another platoon. This time they had long spears. These guys are red. What are you doing here? So this time they came in with a long platoon of shields and swords, or shields and spears. There you go. Finally got it. But still, these raptors are just wrecking these guys. And Zeus was like, what? So Zeus just came here, and he's like, dude, what the hell? I don't see anything. I definitely don't see that big raptor in the bush. So they send snakes to deal with them. Not the greatest tactic, but they didn't even do anything. They did not even do anything. But as they advance closer, they advance further away from that little line of bush and see what happens. But they realised that they were raptors. They realised that they were very muscular, electric, and these raptors actually were threatening Zeus by the tribal faction. So these raptors came out of the bush and absolutely slaughtered these guys. But in themselves, they got slaughtered back. So this farmer empire actually falls back to, yes, I know you guys were all waiting for it from probably the very first episode. Yes, the tribal sandbox. This has been a insane journey, alright. It has been an insane journey to this point, alright, to this point. But this is the start of the tribal. So, this is the start of the tribal empire. There are 3 parts of the tribal empire. The one's the Great Magnificent Cave. One is the open battlefield, and the next is the last line. Alright. And this is going to be the whole point of this video. This is the tribal stand. This is the tribal last stand, and this is going to be very exciting. So, jeez, this is going to be insane. This is actually going to be insane. So, I can't wait for this. I hope you guys are as well, because this is tough. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna put in maybe a few guys, because like, think about it, the tribals, you know, they're coming into our lands. That's not very nice. So we're gonna treat them with a bunch of spears. Alright, how about that? This was their sort of first line of defense. They thought that spears were good against Zeus, and also shields were actually quite effective. And they were also led by the great bone mages. So there's one big bone mage, two little bone mages, and Timmy at the back. No, Timmy can be at the front. So yeah, just like that, Tribal had summoned a whole army, but Zeus was like, you know what, you can summon an army, I'm gonna summon a big C formation. I know I was gonna put in a big V, but still. So now it's sort of a big D. See? It's a big D. So the big D formation, and also a few ballistas. Alright, he had been using these behind in the last episode. He'd be using them behind, like at least behind his lines. Alright, we didn't even see them in the last episode. We just, you know, we had that little sense probably that we knew they were there. So his minotaurs, they're out. See, look, I can't spawn them. I can. See, look, just a quick instant, but I can't spawn them. Oh no, I definitely can't spawn them. I definitely didn't spawn 2 there. So, God. So, anyways, this is the deformation, and this, the shield absolutely wrecks those things back in their face. But these bone mages have a little something to show these guys, and also to show that Zeus, you suck at aiming. Do you see him? Go and rewind that. Literally, Zeus missed how many guys? It's crazy. He missed actually how many guys? Oh jeez, stab him. Seriously, Zeus, jeez man, you need to stop, because Zeus is taking over this tribal empire like it's a bunch of nothing. So this deformation, you know, a few little troops died, but not too many. But as you saw, the tribal faction probably going to be their last stand for this little area here. They have summoned a bunch of pitchforks and a few of their great harvesters. They also have summoned their own Rohirrim, a bunch of wheelbarrows, and a few hobbits from the Shire. Oh, hold on. Frodo? Is that you? Yes, it is, my sir. And you are Bilbo Baggins. Wait, hold on. I want to get this, hold on. Gandalf! Gandalf is painting. Gandalf is actually painting. So anyways, cut that little cutscene. I'm still having Bilbo there, though. We're gonna see if he can survive. Alright, but this is the Great Deformation with the ballistas and even their own Rohirrim. So if this can actually survive, then Bilbo's stuck in the back. Can you see it? Yeah, there you are. Oh my god, so that deformation got wrecked. So as you can see, these ballistas are getting wrecked. And also Zeus's men. Zeus's men are definitely struggling. Zeus is definitely gonna have to pull back. Yeah, he just got tripped up, and Bilbo over here. Where's Bilbo? I think Bilbo's this one here. Follow you until the no, he got killed. Or got poisoned. But just like that, Zeus, you gotta fall back. But the whole Rohirrim just got trashed. So they're out. Bunch of hobbits got trashed. They're out. And a bunch of these guys got trashed. They're out. Same as the ballistas though. But remember, they are still sort of siding with the Da Vinci and all of his greatest experiments. So, hold on, they're not really experiments, just creation. So, these harvesters, slices that guy into oblivion, but just like that, he takes down 2 men, but he dies. And all these hobbits. But no, Bilbo's in the Shire. We're all rooting for you, aren't we, guys? Come on, let's have a little cheer for Bilbo! No. Is this Bilbo? You rascals, you killed Bilbo. Well, that's just Zeus for you, man. Like, he's ruining. Poor Bilbo. Can we have a rip for Bilbo? Yeah, that's sad. Jeez. But just like that, jeez, that first lap of this whole race around this tribal kingdom, it just wasn't that great. But as you saw, the Vikings are just at the moment, just beating the hell out of each other with the medieval empire. They're just, the medieval empire is still losing, but geez, the Vikings, So these hoplites are still coming. This is one of the last. This is like the second to last army that Zeus has. All right, and this is in a zero sort of formation here, and this is the Great Temple. And this is where, yes, the mammoth is coming, but Zeus has summoned his. Zeus has cloned himself and actually summons another Zeus. His gods actually blessed him with the power to summon with his life. But this is Zeus's second to last army. Like, then you gotta go back to Greece and get reinforcements, because if you're gonna conquer the tribals, you'll need firepower. Well, yeah, sort of firepower. And then you'll have to make sure that your allies fight for you. So right now the tribals have just summoned a bunch of all of the animals that they have. I'm gonna count a bone mage as it as well, because that's an animal, innit? Come on, guys, who's with me? So yeah, they're animals, and same as the other guys. So these are all animals. They're all animals, guys. They're definitely all animals. So yeah, just like this. Come on, spawn. Right. Oh God. No, I don't. I think that's a bit glitched out. Right. The mammoth is over here as well. So, look, this is the only defense they have here. All right. This is the only defense they have. Then it's on to the last line. Right. Wonder what that's going to be, guys. Well, you're probably wondering. I'm not. Because I already know what. But this is the Raptor Riders. They are getting wrecked over here. The Bone Major as well getting electrocuted. And the mammoth actually trampling down and killing everything in sight. Oh, look at the mammoth. No, Zeus! His brother over there actually died. But Zeus, you've got a new mustache, I see. Nice job. No, not a very nice job. That was terrifying. That mammoth got a mustache. A lightning mustache. Very quick mustache there, Zeus. But as you saw there, that Zeus's army is depleted by tons, alright? Depleted by tons. So, what do you think he's gonna do? Alright, what do you think? He's gonna go on to the last. Alright, this is the last stand. This is the last opportunity for the tribals to defend themselves against the oncoming invasion, which right now the tribals, you know, they're not doing too well, are they? But this is a combined force with a farmer empire and the tribal empire. And it's just so crazy. The farmer empire is just all over the place. You know, they haven't got much of a coordinated attack here, have they? They have got 2 mammoths and the last bone mage, alright? This is the last bone mage there is. And this right here is a pretty cool army, isn't it? And this is the last of the hay bale empire, by the way. There are more hay bale empire. There is a bit more of the hay bale empire in the later days. There are definitely less hay bale empire than last time we saw them. So, anyways, jeez. It's all come down to this moment. This is crazy. It's actually all come down to this moment. And the ancient faction is quite unhappy about this. So, look, this is the last of the little attack from the Greeks. They've turned all red, by the way. They've turned all red. This is the first little attack force, alright? This is the remains. This is all that remains of Zeus's last force. His ballistas were yet again up behind his troops, but this is the last force of his guys. So yeah, this is all that's left of Zeus's guys on the last battalion, anyway. Because then comes Zeus and his other battalion, his last one. But these farmers taking cover, but also getting a bit stuck behind this platform. Wish they actually killed the guy. Jeez. Oh my God. Are you alright, sir? Wait, should we go and check? Wait, hold on. That guy's alright, so that first battalion's down. There's only got 1 battalion left, and this guy got hit. And are you okay? No. So, anyways, this formation will stay, but the ballistas will actually have to go, because that's all of his ballistas right there. There are more at Greece, but very little. Very little amount. So, you know, the king actually managed to sort of escape. And actually, you know, the king, he's like, you know what, I'm siding with the tribals. So, yeah, the king had sort of a rough time, but that was the other king, alright? I know the king died, but the king, you know, this is his son, alright? This is his son. And this son will, and I will say will, probably be part of the tribal empire, even if it goes down, even if it falls, or if it starts a rebellion. So, Yeah, this is the early days of the tribal empire, alright? This is the very early days of the tribal empire. But this is not good, alright guys, this is not good. Because this is a whole phalanx of guys. This is definitely dangerous because, remember, if the tribals lose, they'll have to go into some sort of survival mode. The same with the king. He'll have to help the tribals survive. Because his kingdom, you know, finally managed to kick the Vikings out, but it just, you know, it wasn't great. We'll have to do a bit of a series on that. If you guys want me to do a bit of series on that, make sure to comment down below if you would like me to do that. Because like then it shows you the other side of the story. Meanwhile, the tribal invasion's happening. So this is really what's happening. All right, this is really what's happening here, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the final fight. Yes, it is the final fight of this tribal land. And yes, Zeus has actually got a last pocket of troops. He's got a last little battalion, which he's only using if this battle is lost. Jeez, Zeus, you made the worst soldiers ever. So it seems like Zeus's soldiers over here, they got riggedy wrecked. Same as Zeus, but he got trampled on. But this force over here, I'm starting to think, is it even worth it right now for Zeus? Do you think it's worth it, guys? I don't, because you're losing how many men to these literal rocks / stick brain people. But they still were actually really clever, by the way, in the early days. In the Stone Age, they were actually meant to be extremely clever. Jeez, a truck just came past. They actually were meant to be extremely clever. But, you know, he had trained his men well, and Zeus had stole the idea of those pirates that I believe he met. And he had even captured a few of them and made them fight to his side, alright? And they were the flintlocks, alright? They were the blunderbusses. They were the bomb throwers, alright? They even invented cannons. And this was Zeus's last hope. Remember, if Zeus loses here, this will be in a result of the end of the tribal series that we've been doing. Or I'll have to do more videos if the tribals get kicked out. Alright? But of course, Zeus has his last little, you know, pocket of troops here. You know, this is all that Zeus has left, alright? It's not much. But Zeus, you know, he only had one ballista, alright? He only had one ballista. This guy fainted in the last battle. Remember that guy that we zoomed in on? Yeah, he fainted. You zoomed in on that. That was really weird. So yeah, he managed to refix his ballista. Da Vinci probably did that for him. But yeah, this is all it is. And none of us guys are wrecking the front line of this farmer assault troop here. This is actually quite coordinated there. 2 and then 2 after that. And then these blunderbusses are literally destroying these guys. They chuck away their pistols, by the way, those flintlock guys. They chuck away their pistols when they shot a bullet each in their pistols. Oh god. What's going on? Oh! The mammoth fell on all those guys and killed. Yeah, they're actually serious. That was actually crazy. Oh no, guys, we need a Are you seeing what I'm seeing? This is bad. All that's left is the king. But remember, the king will die here. This is the son, remember, of the last king. Oh god. He's fighting to his last. No! The king has been pretty much... Oh my god. So it looks like we're gonna have to do more videos on this, guys. It really does. It looks like we're gonna have to do maybe tribal survival, because that actually rhymes. Tribal survival, because you know, this king over here, I was gonna make him survive, but the son, he should never have got into this battle, because this is what happens to the lords here. And yeah, he died. So this with this king, with the bodies of his soldiers, lies dead on a victory for Zeus and his uprising here, because this, she's like, that guy's like, oh no, you do not violate me, and this guy's like, I'm speaking to you for my lightning, boy, because I'm flexing. So so or was he just shooting out of his gun? It's the lightning unit from the secret units. Imagine if you could shoot lightning at your gun, that would be cool. But guys, this is the end of the video. This was a long video. I think this might have been the second to longest. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the last video of the tribal defense slash uprising to the Greeks and Zeus himself. And just like that, you know, the uprising here, it's all gone to waste, because it's probably turned out in a whole death, because you know, you can't beat the whole army of Zeus, but they'd run off. They had run off. They'd run off into the hills, fled, and now they have ended up in a magical era. Alright, they've a sort of magical slash new technology slash sort of a civil war sort of thing. They've approached the start of the dynasty. So that is a spooky end to the next. That was also another clue. Spooky end to the last. That was the last invasion. Another clue there. But anyways, without further ado, I'm just gonna end the video here, guys. So I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and this was the end of our tribal resistance.